As the flipped classroom model gets to be more and more popular, teachers kind of need more ways that they can use it. Finding a video out there that's already existing and throwing it up there out via Edmodo, via an email, via a blog, whatever, works just fine. But a lot of times, in my experience, I haven't been able to find a video that I really like, or I found some videos, but nothing that really explains things the same way that I teach it in class. And so when that happens, I want to do something on my own, something personalized, something custom, really. And a couple of different ways to do it. If you have smart software, and I've been using smart software the whole time to make these videos, it's got a recording aspect built in. So your smart notebook can make a screencast of everything on your screen, and it's great. But some teachers don't have smart software, some teachers don't have smart boards, some teachers may want to make their videos at home where that stuff isn't necessarily available. Well, if you want to do something like that, one of the great sites is Educreations. It's educreations.com, right there. It works great. This is another site that is web-based, but it also has an app that works with it. And a couple of the cool things about this, and it's an iPad app, by the way. A couple of cool things about Educreations is you can make your own videos, but you can also tap into a repository of videos and screencasts that other teachers have made in a whole bunch of different disciplines, a whole bunch of different topics. And maybe before you go making your own video, you find something that works exactly the same way that it works for you. So we got our Pythagorean theorem over here. We got some symmetry. Let's see. We can go over and look at social studies. Maybe there's something in social studies that works. No, maybe not. Well, if there's not anything there, this is another one. Got to log in. So I'm going to log in. I've logged in right here. I've got my profile. It's got my school. It's got my total lesson views. I haven't really done much with Educreations quite yet. Nothing that I've saved. So say I want to make something brand new. Well, I'm going to click Create New Lesson. When that happens, it's going to load basically a smartboard. You've got 4 different ink colors, same colors you have on a smartboard. You can use your mouse to draw and use your mouse to erase. This one doesn't really, makes it a little bit harder when you're using the mouse and the touchpad because I'm on a laptop. And then the pointer, or the cursor to select things. Pretty simple. So here, let's say I wanted to explain how to solve an algebraic equation. 2x equals 5, and we're going to use decimals. Well, I would say you notice the operation. We're going to do the inverse of that. Divide by 2 on both sides, and I know that 2 divided by 5, or 5 divided by 2, is 2.5. There we go. Well, get to the end of it. If I don't like it, or if I do like it, I can press the next button right down here on the bottom, just like on a smartboard where you have next buttons. So press our next button, go on to the next page. Let's say I decide, you know what, I didn't really like that. I want to get rid of it. The trash can deletes it. Everything's gone. If you've got more complex topics to teach, say you're a language arts teacher and you want to teach, you're teaching grammar, teaching editing. Editing is a great thing. You can click on the little mountain scene down there, and that'll allow you to input some documents. So let's see, I want, let's picture good old Francois Gagné. I can bring him in here. Now I can take that. I can use my pictures. I can use my ink tools. I can circle his glasses. I can circle his tie. Do whatever. This is maybe not the best example, but you can also throw a document, any kind of picture up there. I'll delete that again. Let's add something new. An infographic there. Infographic, I can throw that in there. Maybe I want to annotate how, look at the price there, price there. So annotate the differences in this U.S. versus world education infographic. This is really just using a smartboard. The screen capture and the screencasting aspect comes in when you use the record tool right up here. do that, click record, and it begins recording. We'll to access the microphone and all that good stuff. I don't want to do any of that stuff right now because I'm recording in my own little window down there. But it will record everything that you say into your microphone or the microphone on your computer, and everything that your mouse does on this screen. So you can take that at the end, and then when you click exit, it gives you the option to save it or to email it. And when you save something, I'm going to exit right here anyway and just let this be lost. It's going to be saved right here in your lessons. From there, the students in your class can also join Educreations, and they will have access to your lessons if you want them to. The app, one of the kind of minor drawbacks of Educreations is that when you make something on the app, you don't get to see all the tools. So I'm going to have to show you what I just made on the app. I thought it would show me, but not. So make something on the app. It's going to jump straight onto your website. Then you can click on it, and it'll play.
The app looks like this. It's a little bit different. You've got your tools up at the top. I'm not sure you can see them right now.
You can't see the tools.
Right there where I just pointed to. You've still got all the same tools. The cool thing about the app, it works in conjunction with the photos or the camera with your iPad or your smartphone. So I'm going to click and add a photo right now. Alright, so the iPad app, as you're adding photos, it pauses your presentation. That way people don't see into your camera roll. This is just a photo that some of my students took with my iPad when they wanted to do a project about ratios. They were writing ratio of coffee pots to coffee cups. Once your photo is in, you can pinch with your two fingers to make it bigger or smaller. You can rotate it right on the touchscreen of the iPad. You can annotate it, so I can say 2 pots to 5 cups, so they can write directly onto the iPad. And then again, they can erase what they've written, or you can erase what you've written. You can let your kids use this to present things. Same thing, there are arrows at the bottom of the screen. You click the arrow, go to the next page. You can choose a different background as well. So instead of saying I don't want white, I want graph paper. So there we go, I got graph paper now. I can put on my red ink, and I can graph some points. A line if I want to. There's an undo button here, you can undo all the way back. Maybe I want a coordinate grid instead of graph paper. Now I really can graph points. This will be a great way in geometry for kids to work on stuff as well. So, Educreations on the website or on the app. You can download things that already exist, or you can make your own, and you can let your kids make stuff too.
Great. As you can see from that presentation, the quality is pretty good on the app. On the website, that's where the kids are going to see. I didn't have a microphone or anything attached to the iPad when I made that last video. I was able to hear it pretty well. Hopefully it came through to everybody else out there. Educreations, I think, is a quick, kind of easy way that you can add some flipped classroom videos, especially if you don't have access to a smart board or to the smart software. The learning curve is really, really easy. It's also something I think you could do with kids. If you have iPads, they could make their own videos. So, educreations.com.